Hello and welcome back to WrestleCrack. I'm Nicky McVeeny, aka Mitch Betts, aka the Italian Rapscallion. Today I'm going to have a quick review of Raw from last couple of days ago, and I'm going to talk about Fastlane and WrestleMania going forward. Raw was another good show this week. I like the boost to give Ambrose, having him come out with Brock Lesnar at the start, showing that he's not afraid of Brock Lesnar. I think that was really good for the Ambrose character. Can't complain about that. Del Rio Kalisto, their feud's going to go on to Fastlane. It was announced this week, which I think's it's an okay thing. Hopefully Kalisto will win again. If they have Del Rio win again, it just doesn't make sense, all this flipping flopping with the title. So hopefully Kalisto will give Kalisto another boost. Do I want to see the match again? Not particularly, but it does give Kalisto a boost if he beats him again, and going into WrestleMania he will be a bigger star because of it. So I'm alright with that. Divas, another good show for the Divas this week. We had Sasha separating herself from Team Bad and going pretty much full-blown face, aligning with Becky Lynch, which I think is a good thing. Obviously you've got your main heel in Charlotte. So you need a face to go up against at Mania. Hopefully that's going to be Sasha. I think we'll have something at Fastlane to determine a number one contender, whether it's Sasha or Becky or Brie, who've done really well this week. They set out Nikki Shallow with her being injured. I know Nikki's excelled and Brie has been in the background for a long time, but hopefully now Nikki's out, that'll give the chance for Brie to shine and be a character for herself, and I'm looking forward to seeing what she does from there. Also give the Team Bad breaking up, it gives Naomi a chance with Tamina as a backup to kick on. So there is a lot of individual divas who are going to be by themselves and aren't in these little groups, who can show their individuality and their characters going forward. Also Natalia's back. She had a good match with Charlotte on SmackDown, which that gives her a boost that she needs as well. I think it's the Divas division's developed better than it has now, so hopefully we'll see what happens going forward. Miz AJ segment on Raw was really good. I would have given AJ the mic a little bit more. I know you've got to hide your weaknesses, show your strengths type of thing, but they haven't given the mic. He got cut off by Jericho. He said a one sentence or two last week. He didn't say anything in this segment. I know the Miz did the talking for him and boosted him up and told the story about AJ having to do it and sound cocky doing it, which was a good thing, but they do need to let him express himself through the mic, otherwise he'll get in the Rob Van Dam situation where he says a couple of words now and again and you can't connect with him on that top mid high level because of that, and he will get to a certain level where he can't get any further. I think he might be stigmatised with that because of the limitations on his mic skills. Also, WWE thinks I know he's better on the mic than people give him credit for. I've seen that in TNA when he was with Christian Cage and Tonko, when he was the Prince of Phenomenal, when he was with Ric Flair. He can't do it. You just need to give him the chance to do it. He's not as charismatic as The Rock or Austin or whoever, but who is, to be honest, he's good enough to get up there. So, yeah, I did like the segment. I thought the Miz was excellent in it, but I would have given AJ a little bit of my time just to get himself over and just to get fans familiar with his voice and who he is and stuff like that. But it was a good segment all in all. The Big Show and the Wyatts thing seems to be happening. I don't understand what's going on there. Hopefully it's not going to lead into Braun Strowman defeating the Big Show Fastlane and going on to get Undertaker at WrestleMania. I think that's just ridiculous if that happens. I think Braun Strowman looks like a pumped up Eugene. I think because I've seen him in the Rosebud, I remember him from the Rosebuds. He's been stigmatised for me. He doesn't feel like he's a guy from the swamp like he's supposed to be, in a monster, and that he feels like he's a party boy trying to be this character, and something doesn't fit for me. He definitely shouldn't have the Undertaker at Mania. He's nowhere near that level. If you think about for the last 10 years who the Undertaker's had at Mania, he's had Ric Flair, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, CM Punk, Edge, Batista, all these main event stars. You can't put him in with Braun Strowman after that. It doesn't make sense. Hopefully, if they are going to push Braun Strowman to put him on Mania, hopefully he does get a one-on-one with Big Show, or have that at Fastlane and have a multi-man match with the three Wyatts apart from Bray against Big Show and Kane and whoever. I just hope that he doesn't get the Undertaker match, because I think that's a kick in the balls to everyone else who's earned it. Ambrose or Owens or Sheamus or whoever. But we'll see what happens with that. I do like the Owens-Ziggler mini feud trading wins a little bit. Hopefully they'll have a blow-off match at Fastlane. Owens will come out victorious and help him build towards his WrestleMania feud. because he is one of the top guys they've got, whether that's for the US title or the IC title. I do think a US title against Kalisto feud would be good for him, but hopefully he does get the Undertaker match, because for me that fits the best with beat Cena in his first match in WWE, and his first Mania match would be Undertaker. He's built his whole career on that. Going forward, he'll be established. He'll be seen as a man who can win a world title, win Money in the Bank, and cash that in successfully. Win a Royal Rumble. It does give you the platform to build on for him, and I think he's the man for the job for the Undertaker. What else? The main event: Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose tagging again against the New Day. I love the New Day as always. The segment was one of the best they've done. The promo beforehand, love that. Do I want to see Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose tag every single week for the last year? No. I could have seen it once or twice, but it's just every single week and I'm sick of it. They need to separate them on the thing. I don't care if they turn them heel. I would like one of them to turn heel, especially Reigns, but just keep them separate and they can grow on their own. They don't need to be together all the time. They will be buddies backstage and show that now and again, but don't have it every single week. Backstage buddies, tagging, blah blah blah. Sick of it. Done. That was it for Raw. Like I say, it was a good show. Picked up on there's a few good things happening going forward to Fastlane and Mania, so War of WrestleMania has truly started. Let's talk about Fastlane. I think hopefully AJ goes against Jericho and they can blow that feud off at Fastlane, because I don't want to see them, if they hadn't already fought on Raw, I would like to see them at Mania, because they have fought on Raw. It's not a Mania credible match for me. AJ against someone else. He hasn't wrestled very many people in the company, so have AJ against someone who he's never fought. You'd never think of, I don't know, like a Del Rio or a Sheamus or Kane even. Anybody really, just to give AJ that new feud, that fresh match for Mania. I think that's good. Hopefully they'll blow the feud off of Jericho at Fastlane, but we'll see what happens with that. US title picture. Hopefully Kalisto retains and goes into Mania. Don't know who he goes up against. Touched on Owens there, maybe Sheamus, someone else from the League of Nations. I think it'd be a good thing for him. They are the higher card and heels who need a spot on Mania. So hopefully somebody like that. IC title, I hope to take that off Ambrose, because I think he's too big for the title. That title should be for the workhorses who could possibly be a world champion contender in years to come. It should be for people like Neville or somebody lower down the card than Ambrose. Ambrose, especially with the talent they're missing at the minute, he could be the man who's been pushed up to where Reigns is, or he could be main event in pay-per-views. He shouldn't be in the IC. He shouldn't have the IC title. So hopefully he drops that. But if not, I can see him going to feud with one of the League of Nations, because they're the only upper card and heels they've got. The Miz at a push maybe. Ryback turning heel, I don't know. Could be. I think that'd be a good thing for Ryback to do something else, because he's carried out steel. I've seen that he started wearing black trunks this week on SmackDown. I think he's asking for gold big chance there, but we'll see what happens. I'm pretty sure he's going to get booed out the building for that, but we'll see what happens. Anything else? Yes, let's talk quickly about the Mania card. Usually you can have 9 or 10 matches, probably 9, because you have a lot of talking and shit and backstage skits and all the rest of it. So you've got your 9 matches. I'll quickly run through them. You're going to have your 4 titles. You've got your IC, US, Tag and Divas. Then you've got your 5 matches. One's got to be the Battle Royal. And then you've got your WWE title match, your Brock match, your Undertaker match, and you've got 1 match left to do something with, to build a feud with. I'm pretty sure, unless AJ's going for a title, that'll be AJ's spot against who, I don't know, Sheamus, Rusev, whoever. The rest of the card, like I say, 9 matches. Who's going to be in the Divas match? Charlotte will be defending. Whether it's a multi-woman match or just could be a fatal 4-way, I don't know. Could just be Sasha. Gives more credibility. If it's a one-on-one match, hopefully it is just Sasha in that. Tag team match, I think they should have the ladder situation put into that, because they like to have a ladder match at Mania. The tag team did a really good job at TLC, I think it was. Have them again. We'll have the Dudleys, the Usos. It'll be a new tag team. I'm going to talk more about tag teams in the next week's show, about who I think we should put together, how they should do it, who should come up from NXT, all that sort of stuff. But hopefully they have a tag team ladder match at Mania anyway. You've got your US and IC titles. Same with I think both IC and US, whoever the champions are, unless they are with the heels, they'll be going up against League of Nations, because they're like I say, the only upper mid-card guys, except for the Miz or with Tane Ryback or something. Can't see anyone else going for them titles, so I think that's them too. Your Battle Royal, I think it is the Andre Memorial Battle Royal. It's just a jobber match, just to throw away anyone who's not on the card, carry them on, which I think is disrespectful to Andre because he was such a big star, and they've named the Battle Royal after him, which is a jobber Battle Royal. It should be called something like the Brooklyn Brawler Battle Royal, the Gangrel Battle Royal. It doesn't have the same credibility, but I think it's disrespectful to have such a legend's name attached to such a shit Battle Royal, but I can see why it's done. So you've got that, and you've got your AJ match. Who that's against, I don't know. Hopefully he doesn't fight for a title, because I think if they do put a title on him, although I would like to see him have something, I think if they don't put a title on him, it gives him that credibility. If he could be a world title contender, it doesn't stigmatise him as an IC guy or a US title guy like it sort of has with Ambrose and Owens. So hopefully AJ gets his feud. Hopefully he gets Rusev or Kane or somebody. Your three main events pretty much set in stone. You've got your Brock and Bray, that's going to happen. Triple H Reigns, that's going to happen. Sad to say. And they'll go out last as well, which is shit, because they'll get booed out the building. I'll talk about that in 1 second. And the last match is the Undertaker match. Hopefully that's going to be Kevin Owens, but we'll see. So that's your WrestleMania card. I'm going to say this, I don't know how many people have said this, but I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to say, if I'm wrong, I'll be very shocked. But I think Mania, Triple H and Reigns, I think there's going to be a double turn in the main event. I think you're going to see Reigns align with Vince McMahon and go heel, and Triple H will become a babyface, and they'll turn that around. I think the crowd will already be wanting to do that anyway. They'll probably do that before the twist at the end of the match anyway. But I think if you are going to have Reigns win, I don't think if he does win, the Mania crowd is going to be so European and so hardcore fan base. It's not going to be the reaction they want for it. So I think the only way to get an ending at the end that they want to get is turning Reigns heel. If you have Triple H win, which they're not going to do, it's a heel winning, and it's not a shock, and it's just like it's just a bit of a damn squib at the end. You have Reigns win as a face, same thing. The fans won't be into it as much. It won't be the moment that they want. That's why I think that's the only thing they can do is have a double turn, and Vince McMahon align himself with Roman Reigns and turn on Triple H. I don't think Stephanie will be there. I don't think she'll be on TV after Mania, because I think Triple H will have to come back in and have a feud with Reigns after that as the face against the heel Reigns as the champion. That gives him Reigns a massive, lots of people to work with. Rollins when he comes back, Cena when he comes back will be awesome for next year's Mania. Ambrose straight after WrestleMania. It just opens the thing up completely. I think that's the way they're going to go. You heard it here first. So that's that. Superstar of the week this week is going to be The Miz for his awesome Miz segment on Miz TV segment with AJ. I think he did a cracking job, as he always does. He's one of the best guys in the roster. They don't utilise him. I love his World Championship reign a few years ago. I thought he was massively underrated. But he's my Superstar of the week. And the match to go back of the week, the match of the week to go back and watch on the network is going to be the main event from WrestleMania 2000. Yeah, 2000, I don't know what the actual number was, but it is kind of what there is the elements of this year's Mania with The Rock and Triple H and Vince involved. And I think they will be involved in this year's Mania somehow with Reigns, obviously. But it's a fatal four-way. It's Triple H with Stephanie in his corner, The Rock with Vince McMahon in his corner, Big Show with Shane McMahon in his corner, and Mick Foley with the fourth member of the McMahon family, Linda, in his corner. Elimination style match. It's a quality match. Go back and watch it. And I think the ending of that is going to be similar to what happens this year's Mania with the heel turn, but we shall see. Come back next week, a couple of days probably, and watch the tag team special. I'm talking about, I was saying before, about the tag teams and who should be put together and all the rest of it, and vignettes and all that sort of stuff. Comment below, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and that's pretty much it. I'll see you next week. Peace.